Hello and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as the Commonwealth. Just before we start here, I'm just going to note that this is the first episode I've recorded with patch 1.9, which just came out a few hours ago at the time of recording. So this is the one with the changes to the disaster system was a new thing introduced, which will let us know if we are in danger of having any of these terrible events happen. Let's hope it never does. I guess we don't have any danger of the Peasants' War because it's after whatever date that stops being able to happen. So that's good. Everything else I'll, I guess, mention if and when I notice it. Oh, there was one thing. There was a change to trade power that made it so that less trade power would transfer upstream, which I think was one of the reasons, or probably the main reason, why we have so little trade power in this node, because everyone was transferring a lot of it upstream from elsewhere, though it seems we have about the same amount. Maybe it actually won't update until the end of the month. I'll check back again on that in a little while. But in the last episode we declared war on the Ottomans. We have some claims, only on a couple of provinces, but we can still, you know, get something good out of this war. We can maybe give a few more of these other provinces to Transylvania here, who have a couple of additional claims, which would be nice. Do Astrakhan have any claims? No. But we can possibly give them a few provinces anyway, though I don't think they've finished coring all of these. Indeed they haven't. And they are having rebel problems too. But those are their rebel problems, not ours, so we'll leave them alone to deal with them. There's a Timurid army over here, which we might be a little worried about if we start to see any more of those arrive, but it shouldn't be a problem for the moment. Anyway, let's unpause here. Opposing military schools. Occasionally hostilities will erupt between opposing military schools, so we can lose one stability either way and get morale of armies and fort defense, or land force limits and discipline. I guess I'll take the discipline. We have a looming disaster now too. A possibility of internal conflicts. You know, current disasters and unrest at least one. Okay. Let's boost our stability anyway. This is slightly different now. The stability, I guess, got moved up, which I didn't notice until I went to actually go do it. Which gets rid of this. That's good. We'll just leave it at 1 for the moment, I guess. Since the month ticked over, let's check that whole trade situation. Yeah, it's gone up to 33% from like 16, so we have approximately double the trade power now in this node, which is good. We'll continue building trade buildings there, though. It should be still a profitable move to make. That should have helped our income somewhat too. We can also invest in Diplotech. I suppose we'll do that. I'm not going to build any trade buildings while we're at war. I'd like to keep the money in case we end up in a bad position and have to use it for mercenaries or something. All we're currently sieging right now is these 2 Crimean provinces. If possible, I'd like to allow my allies and vassals to take care of most of the other sieges. I'll help out with battles if and when I can. I just like to conserve my manpower as much as possible. Since Austria is helping out though, and they have a fair amount of troops in Ottoman territory, that should be possible for us to do. They should take care of many of the sieges. Seems like Novgorod is doing something about Astrakhan's rebel problem, or at least one of the stacks seems to be gone. We finish this siege. So we can retreat this army. And this one. We have some unrest in one province. Crimea wants out. Well, not surprising. They'll annul their treaties with the Ottomans and give us 78 ducats. I don't think so. What do we want to do to them? We have, I believe, a spare Diplo relations slot. Where am I looking for this? Yeah, we can take another vassal. I'm not sure we want to take Crimea, though. Maybe we'll just give this one province to Astrakhan. Or take it for ourselves. There's a new button for transferring control of provinces, which for some reason has the same icon as the Hire Mercenaries button. I don't know. Maybe we don't want to take anything from them. I don't think vassalizing them is a great idea. They don't have any... Well, they have a couple of cores. One of them already belongs to Astrakhan, though. The other one, I guess we could just take ourselves. Maybe we'll just full annex them. Do we know how much it would cost to core? 140. Is quite a high tax province. I'm just going to full annex them. That's probably fine. Oh, they won't take that. Okay. We only have 99% war score. I guess we'll just wait then. The struggle for royal power. We can lose 100 prestige, change our type of government to noble republic, get a 000 ruler, or we can get the royal struggle until end of the royal struggle, giving us plus 10 national unrest, 25 stability cost modifier, and 25% less goods produced, lose 3 stability, 101 noble regiments in Warsaw. Good lord. I don't think we can fight 101 noble regiments. So I guess we're becoming a noble republic. Okay then. We have a 000 in charge now. A new election in 1609. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We can invest in military tech. Let's absolutely do that. This gives us land morale and plus 0.25 tactics, which is nice. We can also upgrade our units. Is this a good idea? There's a couple of small Ottoman armies there, which I don't think we really need to be worried about. This rebel stack is already engaged in a battle. The Timurids aren't going to bother any of these armies down here. I think we're safe enough to do it. Let's go for this one. This stack has force march on, so they're not recovering morale. That's bad. Okay, and it looks like the Ottomans plus friends are engaged in a battle there with Austria. Austria's reinforcing though, and their morale looks weaker. Of course, I can actually see these battles, which is something I always forget. Let's just see how it goes. Austria did just fine. So Novgorod over here is hopefully going to take care of these little Timurid armies. see what missions we have, by the way. Still the same ones? We can take the mission to take Silistria, though. Yeah. Seems like Austria is not transferring the occupation of these provinces to me, though. Oh, they can't because I don't control an adjacent province. That is another change from patch 1.9. Well, that's okay. Maybe they will transfer them once we occupy an adjacent province? We'll see. I'll start occupying these two provinces. Okay, we've converted that one province. Ooh, and there is a big Ottoman army over here. Austria is sending in a pretty ridiculously good general, though. 553, and it looks like they're doing pretty well anyway. That was quite a battle. Crimea still wants out. They're offering us 80 ducats now. I don't think so, Crimea. Okay, Novgorod taking back that land occupied by the Timurids. Astrakhan dealing with their rebels. We're at 0% war score. Mostly, we are missing out on controlling the war goal. But we've got a reasonable amount from battles. And we have to repay some loans. We're losing quite a bit of money. Maybe we should consider going down to another level 1 guy, though I'd like to keep the +5 discipline. Don't even have a level 1 available. Well, we'll be fine for the moment. I'd like to catch this little Ottoman army that's cheekily marching through my lands, probably looting them. And Kara took back a siege that one of our vassals had won over there. That's fine. Alright, they have been obliterated. We'll take this army from Tabaristan also. This is Forest. Should be fine though. A 141 versus no leader, so shouldn't be a problem. Assuming we can catch them in there, which we should be able to do. And indeed we wipe them out. Now we have a new cardinal. Yay for us. Okay, we look weak. Properly civilized countries do not allow petty commoners to attempt any kind of serious thought. The eyes of the world are upon us, and the world is not like what it sees. It is temporary. Is this to do with our sudden conversion to a noble republic? I do not know. Another battle here, but Austria should be alright if they get their reinforcements there. They might win anyway. Ah, they're fine. Really like the fact that Austria is spending their manpower on these battles and I'm not. We're gaining quite a significant amount of manpower despite being at war. All we're really spending it on is these little sieges down here. They'll take full annexation now. Okay. This will give us aggressive expansion with Crimea, with the Ottomans. Those are the only significant ones, and we don't care about them because we're Already at war with the Ottomans, and Crimea won't exist. Okay. Full annexation. We gained the cleansing of heresy CB against Greece and Theodoro. Okay. We obviously need to core these provinces. We'll convert them later. They'll have unrest too. I guess I'll just go ahead and increase the autonomy immediately. And park some armies on them too. Okay, we won that siege, and indeed Austria transferred all of these sieges to us because we controlled adjacent provinces, so good to know how that works. Ottomans are coming in on us in a battle here. Fortunately, our really good general is one province over. Actually, he can just teleport over here, what am I thinking? So we can easily reinforce with him. We'll let them take the battle. Be here on the 11th. We may as well reinforce with this 5 stack too. Oh, and the Ottomans got a bunch more reinforcements in there. But thanks to our superior discipline, morale, and tactics, and our incredible general, it's still not a problem. Possibly we have better units as well. I don't know what their tech is like compared to ours. Their military tech level 12. While we are 15. Okay. I guess that probably makes a difference. You actually go here, help with the siege, since we lost some men there. We don't have enough to siege the province anymore. So we can lose 177 ducats and gain 100 diplo power, or we can lose 1 prestige. Somehow we're making money now, so... No, I have loans I'd rather repay, I think. I'm just going to ignore him. I'll wait until... Actually, no, I'll just repay them. Or at least one of them anyway. Nobles demand increased pensions. So let's see, we can lose tax income for 20 years. Ugh, or lose 1 stability. Well, I guess I'll just lose the stability and bump it back up to 1. That's a lot of income. And we do need to get that loan repaid. We need 168. Oh, of course, now that we're a noble republic, our republican tradition affects how much stability costs. And it affects it really badly. Was that Muscovy just selecting me as a rival? It was. Can we select them as a rival? We can't while at war. Why are they suddenly able to select us as a rival? Have they been taking land over here? Who knows? So Transylvania sieging over here is good. Ooh, we lost a battle while I wasn't paying attention. Ah, I see. Alright, well, they're heading in to attack us here in Bessarabia. This is plains, but they'll probably be crossing a river. Though I'm assuming they are going to have at least one general with more maneuver than mine. No, they actually don't. Okay, well, I guess we'll let them do that and we'll reinforce. I'm assuming that sending this army in is not going to scare them off. So they'll arrive shortly after the battle starts. You, we will force march in too. Not sure if you'll get there on time, but we may as well start them force marching as well. I also want to get them preemptively retreating after the battle so that I don't have to sort out the big mess of units that is there afterwards. That did actually scare them off. That's fine. Let's have this army merge up with this one under the great general that we have, and we can maybe look at reinforcing the battle that's going to happen down here. My most noble prince, your eldest son is on trial for corruption and bribery. There is no doubt that the charges are true. The conviction of your eldest son would be a serious personal blow to you. On the other hand, we could of course interfere in the trial and secure his innocence. So we can lose 50 of each monarch points type, or we can gain 10 of each type, and also gain or lose Republican tradition. I think we kind of need to boost our Republican tradition, even if it's at the cost of a lot of monarch points. Yeah. Alright, oh, it looks like Austria has a lot more troops down there than I realized, so maybe they're going to get a really good battle that we won't have to reinforce. But in any case, it will be in the next episode, because we're just about out of time, so thanks for watching, and join me again then when we'll continue this war.